All right. Hold on one second. Huh. All right. So I've just been talking with Michelle, and I was commenting about how on the radio. That's why I'm going to a new video every time I get in and out of the van. The radio is constantly spewing material, and I'm finding it a disturbing amount of these young men that are squeaking out their feelings, and I just think the world would be a lot better. Hold on. Hello. You're okay. Oh, goodness. Sorry. So, yeah. So, I just have when you think about it in pretty much all aspects of society, if we could do without rampant feelings and deal with everything on a public societal level logically, make decisions rationally, and not because of feelings and emotions. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a psychopath. What I mean is there's a time and place for feelings. In public is not it. For example, a bingo hall or a theater is not the appropriate time to be releasing rampant feelings.
Just the top.
Rampant feelings and emotions on a high level scale, right? For example, a shopping mall or a family reunion. Again, not suitable times for rampant public feelings. A concert, pretty much any public event. The workplace, social clubs, yeah, definitely it's a in private kind of thing, I believe. It should be a PDF, public displays of feelings. Let me put it this way. No great decision has been made as the result of feelings. Great decisions are made with logic, rationale, expectation, and a number of other factors. But I assure you, feelings is not one of them. The only place nowadays that public displays of feelings seem to be welcomed is in politics. I mean, that's completely what the left and the right is all about, is their feelings. And they often deal with these situations with their feelings, not with rationale. And an example would be, without getting controversial or without riling people up, because I know it will, but certain things seem to be getting pushed down people's throats, pushed into mainstream, pushed into schools, and And those kind of things are dealt with feelings, not with rationale, not with the logic of, well, why are you letting a small minority, dictate to the vast majority, that kind of thing, right? And it's right, but I'm just saying there's a time and place for feelings. When you're at home sitting in front of your computer, sure. When you're working alone at your job, sure. But far too many people, me included, I'm not discounting myself out of this, but a lot of people definitely have a problem and trouble controlling their feelings and restraining their emotions. And I'll tell you, once I'm learning, but once you can learn to get a handle on those feelings, those emotions that cloud your judgment, that cloud your judgment making process, they make you make bad decisions, they make you make very poor choices when you're acting in, you know what I think it's the third leading cause of death is crimes of passion. Right behind, I think, drunk driving and firearms. But yeah, that's high on the list. Crimes of passion. Crimes where somebody has let their emotions run amok. They've let their feelings run unchecked. 90% of us have an inner voice in their heads. Call it your conscience, call it your inner voice, but we all have that in us. And I think what happens is people either A, they discount completely what their inner voice is telling them. They're completely blind to the logic or the rationale of any given situation or even a particular situation. Everybody, I believe, probably has a breaking point. For example, the fella that comes home from work early or forgets something and goes back and finds his wife or lover in bed with someone else. That's one of the biggies. And suddenly, bang, bang, you have a dead plumber or a dead whoever they are, right? Feelings. I get it. That's on the far end of the spectrum, and yes, I understand. But that's just to illustrate the one end of the spectrum, the serious end of the spectrum. One example of how letting your feelings control you instead of controlling your feelings could negatively impact you, right? So the trick is hold on one sec.
Talking about your feelings distracts you, slow down.
Is that what it is? So yes, here we go. So the trick is not to feel. What I mean by that is in any societal situation where you're out dealing with the public, where you're out dealing with, and that can even trickle down to things like how you deal with family, how you deal with school, how you deal with work, right? And although everybody deals with things differently, I get that too. But we're just specifically dealing with people who have trouble controlling their feelings, controlling their emotions. And how pretty much, I mean, any situation, Deal with it with rationale, with logic, with reason. Can't stress that enough. Here's the thing. Depending on the situations you're in, of course you're going to have feelings. You're going to have, oh, look at that baby. For example, for example, if you work in healthcare, if you work in anything palliative care, yes, you're gonna have feelings, but they teach you in these training things to control those, to where you're not becoming vulnerable by how you're reacting to these feelings, right? Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one.